Hello for the 23rd week of the year, and I'm using the gospel, of course, from Luke 14:25 to 33, and Wisdom 9:13 to 18. And I titled this, I Hate My Mother. No, I don't. Never did. But anywho, there Jesus goes, making a wild statement again. Well, what's that wild statement we just heard in the gospel? If anyone comes to me without hating his father and mother, his wife and children, brothers and sisters, and even hating your very self, you cannot be my disciple. Wow, that's wild. Another wild statement. What in the heck does he mean by hating mother and father, etc.? Well, he's talking about being my disciple. If you're going to follow me, you must be ready to be me in high priority, the highest priority. And I'll give you some highest priorities in your life. Your father and mother, your brothers and sisters, your wife and your children. And especially the highest priority is love yourself. Are you willing to sacrifice yourself? Parents, brothers, and sisters, sacrifice everything for me. I think that's the key question. Not go out and hate your mother and father, brothers and sisters, not to hate yourself. Well, he says in many other places, you're supposed to love yourself. You're supposed to love your neighbor as much as you love yourself. That's Old Testament, that's Jesus' talk. So he really wants us to bring ourselves and say, I'm ready to go and sacrifice and do it for you, no matter what. We bring ourselves to be a disciple. When you do bring yourself, you're not perfect, are you? And Jesus, right after that, talks about you better accept your cross in life. Well, your cross in life is what you really don't like, or what you really know that you're trying to get rid of. And so it can be a self-image. It can be a disease. It can be poverty. It can be lack of health. We all have a different cross. What I find amazing about that cross is when we zero in on my cross, often we think, well, I wish I had that other person's cross and not mine. I could do a hell of a better job on that other person's cross in life than I seem to be doing on mine. Jesus said, no, 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 no. I want you to accept your cross, whatever that is. This past week or two, how many new crosses were developed in the Bahamas with the hurricane for a day or two? It's unbelievable. I just find it's almost unbelievable how in the nature of things or in God's will do you get a hurricane that stops over the Bahamas for a few days and literally wipes it out. My cross or your cross, I think, seems insignificant than having a hurricane spin around your island for a few days and obliterating everything. They're still looking. They're still looking to find their people. They see they're destroyed everything. And they hunger and thirst for water and food. Folks, what a cross. We need not only to pray for them, but to send them perhaps some help, some money, or what. Many good people are surely doing it. I mean, isn't it amazing how people take up for one another in the midst of a disaster? We can only live the rest of our time the way we take up one another's crosses and our crosses and help in the time of natural disasters. Well, Jesus, at any rate, is saying you need to take up your cross also. I always find it interesting, we don't know the answer, what Saul's or St. Paul's cross or his thorn in the flesh was. But he told God, or he asked God to take his cross away. And sort of the mystery of life once again comes right to one of the greatest saints. Saul, Saul, my grace and my gift, my help sufficient. Just go try to do your best. And I think that is key. Try to do your best. Try to do your best. And not demand that you become perfect. I hear it every week in the confessional where people are very down on their very self because they're not perfect. Well, they probably never will be, or I know I will never be. But the key to that I find in that simple statement of Mother Teresa. Mother Teresa said, look, success is in the hands of God. Our duty, what we have to do is try. And I think that's key in today's readings. Try. Try hard to be a disciple of Christ. Try. Try hard to accept your cross in life, no matter how mundane or tragic it is. Try. Success is in the hands of God. So, Jesus really wasn't saying you better hate your mother or your father, your brothers or sisters, or your very self. He's saying, I want you to be my disciple. I want you to try. I want you to acknowledge your cross in life. And I want you to try. And try darn hard. Let the success be for me to give. Let God give us success. But try. The harder we try, the more we accept our true self with its cross, being his disciple, the happier we'll be. And even if we try and accept our cross, we might even quicker do a little bit better job and be a better person and even be successful. Sometimes I can't be his disciple. I'm never successful. I'm no longer going to try. Baloney. Trying is part of life. A healthy tension is part of life. And by golly, Jesus will give you a healthy tension if you listen to his words. Have a good day.